sell. I got 2 entries today, really low lots, but I'm gonna sell it down to, I think my sale was 210, 320, I believe is where. Let me go look at my trading view. Oh, this is the half. Okay. So it's got to break that. Let's see. It's going to break it. This 364. Break every chain, Lord. Break every chain. Break every chain. It's got to break it right here. Happy Vlogmas Day 4, friends! We are on our way to school to do our music class. Me and Gaby are matching. That's something that we do almost every single day so he can learn his colors. Of course, I'm rocking our autism awareness apparel earrings. This is part of Gabriel's clothing line. We are looking forward to having an awesome and amazing day. Mommy's gonna meet us at school. She had a dentist appointment and a doctor's appointment, so she's gonna meet us there. And Gabe just got finished with his ABA therapy, and she's getting ready to meet us at school as well. So this is a typical day in my autism mom life, okay? I got a happy, clappy kid back there. And we are on our way to do all of our therapies, our schooling. Although it takes over my whole life, I have my hand on the pulse, so I know what's going on with Gabe at all times. I know that he's safe, and I know what kind of treatment he's getting, and I know what kind of therapies he's getting because I am right there, okay? So I am so thankful to the Lord that I can be right there. A lot of parents are not in that position, but I am so thankful that I can be right there. And at the same time, since I'm not able to work a regular traditional 9-to-5 job, I've gotten very, very creative over the years. I never wanted to work a 9-to-5 job anyway, but especially having a child with special needs, I don't know how people are able to work a regular 9-to-5 job and just keep their peace of mind, because they called me all the time, like every single day. They would call me and tell me to come pick him up. He's crying, he's doing this, he's doing that. You guys can see. We don't get none of that. He's happy, he's making his sounds and his noises, but he's happy. So I think they were stressing him out, and you know, ever since I took control of his education and his therapies and made the decision to be right there, we haven't had any problems. So anyway, we're on our way to school. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we are home from school. It was such a great day. The kids did so good on their music, and we're all counting down the days till our performance in a couple weeks. So we're excited about that. We passed out everybody their shirts. They love the Christmas shirts. So we just really had a great day. I tried to get home early because it was so cold yesterday when we came home. Gabriel didn't get his water time. He's a water baby, so he's in the jacuzzi. You guys see that? He puts his head in the water. He thinks it's his pool. It's his heated pool until he gets a heated pool. Ain't that right, Gabe? His pool right now is so cold because it's cold here in North Florida. But my baby's having him a good time. He loves it. He loves it. I can see him from where I'm sitting. I'm just sitting here with the electric blanket on. And I am currently eating a little icy. I showed you guys those little true lime and lemon packs that I used yesterday. I put that in here because I'm still fasting today. I'm going to eat between 4 and 6 today. So this is what I'm eating until then. Just a little bit of ice. Get ready to do some work on the computer. Respond to some of our comments and our vlogmas. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Yeah. And finish editing this video. Alrighty guys, I want to introduce to y'all our friend, our family. This is Gaby's long time, our favorite ABA therapist, Miss Colleen, Miss Coco.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fabulous.
Awesome. I just want to introduce you to our viewers, our followers, all the people that love us and Gabe out there in the YouTube world.
Yes.
And just thank you so much for all you have done for Gaby over the years. You've been working with Gabe for how many years now, Miss Colleen?
He's here to be 18, so what, 7 years?
7 years.
Yes.
Unbelievable. And when you started working with Gabe, he was so little.
He was little. Always wanted his feet tickled.
Always wanted his feet tickled. He still does.
He still does. Gosh, yeah, he was just a little bitty guy.
Yeah.
Wanted his feet tickled with this big smile, though. But his smile was bigger than his body.
His smile was bigger than his body. Aww.
Yes. And the good spirit that was around him, his smile. When I first met him, it was like, oh my God, look at this precious thing that God then gave to us.
Aww.
So, yes. And then, of course, the family.
Oh, we love you back.
But yeah, I've been here for a while.
You've been here for a while. Yes. Many a birthday,
Many
a holiday.
Many of new sounds from Gabriel.
Yes, new sounds.
Yes.
And new music. New music. You've been there through every song.
Every song, him dropping the mic now.
Yes.
So him playing his drums to him doing the keyboards.
That's right.
So I have seen him grow a lot.
Yes.
So
what would you give parents like us a tip being able to like get ABA services? What would you tell families to do? What's like your most important tip you would give them?
Number one, do your homework. That means research. Look at reviews. Ask other people who have dealt with the companies that you're choosing. Don't just give your kid to some strangers, because that's what we are. When you first get an introduction, we are strangers. That parent should feel secured, because you know how you get that gut feeling like, oh no, this ain't the right one. Follow that instinct, because that's usually true. I would see what their business practices, their mission statement, and then I would definitely go in there, ask them for a tour, and then come there unexpectedly, where they can't prepare themselves to look like they're the glowing ABA company that they are. I would have a list of questions. You should have at least 20 or more questions for ABA therapy company, especially when involving your loved ones.
What kind of questions?
Oh, I would want to know the experience, what clientele, what future do they see, what's going to be taught, what kind of services they provide. Is this a wraparound ABA? Are you going to give me OT, PT, speech? How's my kid going to progress, and how are you going to update me with that, and how many hours are that child's going to need, and are you going to identify the perfect fit? Because because you're a therapist doesn't mean you fit with that family or child. You got to be able to say no. You can't be desperate, because the right therapist is waiting for you. So, and that's one thing I want to say. I know it's very important to get your kids into some kind of treatment, but the right ones will come along, because when you start a kid out with bad ABA, that scars them. And it's not like they can just turn it around in a year. It affects them for years.
Wow.
So,
you guys heard it right here from
yes.
Miss Colleen, okay?
Yes.
How hard do you think it is as a mom of a child with special needs to work a traditional 9 to 5 and still care for their child with special needs?
Very, very hard. I see it all the time where that parent has to make sacrifices. And my thing is, it's sad, because a parent shouldn't have to make a sacrifice with caring for their babies. But of course, they gotta pay the bills. They gotta keep that roof over that baby's head, and it's hard to balance, because that kid acts up or whatever's going on, and that parent needs to be there. That parent can't say, "Okay, can you keep my baby until I get off work because I can't leave?" No, you come and get your child now. Employers don't understand that, because the only thing they're looking at is you're not doing your job. So it's definitely a struggle. It's very hard. It's not easy. That's why I always say, when you know that your child is going to have some kind of disability, that's when you have to start thinking, what direction is my life going to go? What am I going to do to be here? Am I going to be flexible, or am I going to entrust my kid into total strangers of providing that services that I'm going to need to help my kid progress? I wouldn't want to be in that parent's shoe. It's hard. it's doable. I've seen so many mothers do it and balance out their careers. A lot of times they're sacrificed, but that's what life's about, is sacrifice. But to tell you that it's easy for a parent to work and care for a special needs child, I could never say that.
Wow. I agree.
It's not.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, especially when you're working a job that has no
flexibility.
No flexibility. Yeah.
They don't care that your kid's special need. They don't care that, your kid couldn't get up and be dressed by 8. They don't understand when that kid is having SIBs and he's banging his head for a good 20 minutes and you just can't brush him up and dress him and run him to daycare.
Yeah.
Employers don't understand that. That's why you really have to, think about your jobs, because you can do it. It just takes a lot of more work, but it can be achieved. I didn't see it too many times.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Miss Colleen.
Thank you.
Isn't she a wealth of information? Oh my gosh, you guys see why we love her so much. She's been with us all these years and we ain't letting her go. So y'all can't have my ABA therapist, okay? But we love her so much, you guys. If you guys have any questions about ABA for Miss Colleen, put them in the comment section. I'm sure that she would love to come back on and answer any questions that you guys might have. She's been caring for children and working in this special needs world for many, many years now, and been caring for children for how many years?
37 years.
37 years. So she knows kids inside and out. And I'm telling you guys, she has the heart for children. And that's the reason that we felt so comfortable with her from the very, very beginning. So any questions for Miss Colleen, make sure you put them in the comment section. And I totally get what she was saying about it being hard to work a regular 9-to-5 job. That's why I'm always looking for ways to make extra money. You guys see me in the morning doing my candles, okay? I'm teaching myself these skills because you've got to be able to pick up skills that you'll be able to make money on the side when you have a special needs child. So you always got to be figuring out how to have different pools and funnels of income coming in. And that keeps me from having to work a traditional 9-to-5, so I can keep my hands on the pulse of Gabe and everything that's going on with him. I know about it. I don't have to hear about it because I'm right there. So love you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 5. See you later. Bye-bye.